Scholars, welcome to another Math Minute. Today we're working on Module 1, Lesson 20. Today we are going to solve two-step multiplication and division word problems. Then think about the answers to make sure that they are true. First, we'll wake our brains. You'll have 2 minutes to do as many problems as you can on your sprint. Remember, this practice will be adding and subtracting by fives. I want you to go ahead and navigate to Google Sheets and open your sprint. You can use the timer in the video to tell you when to stop. At this time, take your mark, get set, and think. Now, stop at the last problem that you did. I will read just the answers. If you got it correct, give the screen a thumbs up. If you made a mistake, circle it. Ready? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 5, 20, 10, 35, 15, 30, 20, 45, 20, 45. Do you see a pattern? Let's practice skip counting. Let's wiggle it out, bring it close, count by 4s to 40, and go. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Bring it down. 40, 36, 32, 28, 24, 20, 16, 12, 8, 4, 0. Let's count by 3s, forward and backwards to 30. Wiggle it out. Bring it close. Count by 3s to 30 and go. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Bring it down. 30, 27, 24, 21, 18, 15, 12, 9, 6, 3, and 0. Now let's count by 6s to 42. We'll take it slow as 6s are still new. Wiggle it out, bring it close, count by 6s to 42, and go. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. Let's bring it down. 42, 36, 30, 24, 18, 12, 6, and 0. Great, now let's go back to our sprint. Remember to just try to beat as many as you did last time. Let's get ready. Take your mark, get set, and think. Just like before, stop. I will read just the answers. If you got it correct, give the screen a thumbs up. If you made a mistake, circle it. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 5, 30, 10, 35, 5, 30, 20, 30, 25, 20, 45, 15, 40, 10. Let's switch to our application problem. Make sure you have something to write with. Red, orange, and blue scarves are on sale for $4 each. Nina buys 2 scarves of each color. How much does she spend altogether? Let's ask ourselves, what do we know and what is the question? So far, we know that there are 3 colors and that she bought 2 of each. That means 6 scarves. There are 6 groups. I know that each scarf costs $4, so that is the size of each group. The unknown is the total. So let's draw a tick diagram. Pause the video if you need time to write this down. The total is the unknown, so that's where I put my question mark. I also marked that there are 6 scarves. I even color-coded which ones are which. Each scarf costs $4, so our second label shows that known information. Let's take our tick diagram and write a number sentence to solve. There are 6 groups of $4. That's saying 6 times 4 equals 24. You could skip count by 6s or 4s to solve. Let's write a word sentence to wrap it all up. Nina spends $24 altogether. Let's solve another problem. This looks like the application problem. Red, orange, and blue scarves are on sale for $4 each. Nina buys 2 scarves of each color. She also buys a hat that costs $4. How much does she spend altogether? Compare the new problem with the application problem you just solved. What is different? The question is still the same, but the new problem adds the cost of a hat to the total. How can we use the answer from the application problem to help solve the new problem? Well, in our application problem, we found the cost of 6 scarves. We just had to add the cost of the hat to the cost of the scarves. Let's look at the tape diagram that we used to solve. Let's call one of these boxes a unit. Tell me what 1 unit represents. It represents 1 scarf. And how much is the unit? $4. So what do the 6 units represent? They represent the 6 scarves. So what equation did we use again to find the total cost of the scarves? We did 6 times $4 equals $24. Now watch as I label and place a new unit and a question mark to represent our new problem. Now I can add the cost of the hat, $4, to the total cost of the scarves, $24, which is 24 plus 4, $28. How many units did we add together to find the total of both items? We did 7 units. 6 units were scarves and 1 unit was a hat. The problem tells us the value of 1 unit is $4. And from our tape diagram, we can see that we will add a total of 7. What multiplication sentence could I use to find the total cost of the sweater and the hat without finding the value of the sweaters first? I could think 7 units equals 28. 7 times $4 equals $28. We just solved a 2-step problem. Now let's do another. Notice how we added to our tape diagrams to help us solve. Here's our second problem. Mr. Lim buys 7 plants for his garden. Each plant costs $5. The next day, he buys a rose bush that also costs $5. How much more do the 7 plants cost than the rose bush? What information is known from reading the story? And what information is unknown? So far, we know that the cost of each plant is $5. There are 7 plants. We also know the rose bush costs $5. What information do we not know yet? Well, we don't know the total cost of the 7 plants. So we don't know how much more the plants cost than the rose bush. Now, notice there are 2 unknowns in our problem. Let's first draw and label a tape diagram to model where the unknown is, the cost of the 5 plants. Here is my tape diagram. I have put 7 plants, and so I've had 7 groups. I marked that with a question mark that we don't know what the total is, but we do know that each plant costs $5. Tell me how to find the cost of the plants. We would multiply 7 times 5. The plants would cost $35. How we answer the question? We have not. How much more do the 7 plants cost than the rose bush? What is the question we are trying to answer? How much more do the plants cost than the rose bush? So we need to compare our information with the information from the rose bush. The rose bush costs $5. Let's write an equation and solve the problem on our whiteboards. You could write 35 minus $5 equals $30. You could also write 6 times 5, which would equal $30, or an addition sentence. $5 plus $5 plus $5 plus $5 plus $5 plus $5 plus $5 equals $30. Did anyone use another strategy? How we answer the question? The plants cost $30 more than the rose bush. Is $30 a reasonable answer? Why or why not? How does this tape diagram represent the problem on its own? Well, it shows 1 rose bush, 6 plants, and both are unknown. We know that 1 unit is $5. How many units is the additional cost of the plants, the purple ones? There are 6 units. Given what you know, is it necessary to find the total cost of the plants? Why or why not? Not necessarily. You can just do 6 times 5 without having to know about $35. It's important to remember that there is more than one way to solve a problem. Next, I would like you to go to your problem set in Google Slides. Work carefully and thoroughly for 15 minutes in order to practice your work before your exit ticket. After you have completed your problem set, you may move on to Edulastic to submit your exit ticket. Thank you so much for your work today. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Bye.